Well, hi, everyone, and welcome back to another one of our podcasts. My name is Chamberlain Burke,
And I'm Devlin Burke.
and we are The Real CD Show. Today, we want to talk about 30 Seconds to Mars, who dropped a new single last week. Okay, I knew it was like within days. I didn't know if you knew what day it was. It was recently. Okay. So we saw the video on the VMAs on Sunday night, and we watched it on YouTube. Okay, Devlin, can you tell me what you know about it and what your initial thoughts are, both about the VMA performance and the video?
The VMA performance, I'm going to be really, really honest. I did not understand it. I didn't even know that was it. But I do know 30 Seconds to Mars loves to experiment. So if this was hey, we've got this new technology, would you be interested in experimenting with it? Jared would have jumped at that. I do know that. So it must have been something like that. I was fast forwarding through it, and I almost missed it. I had to go back and look for it again. And I gotta tell you, I really like the song. I can't wait for the new album to come out. I don't know when. We don't have a street date on that yet.
What did you particularly like about the song? Just the song itself, just the earpiece of the song.
It. I think what I love most about 30 Seconds to Mars is their anthematicness of it. It just gets you hyped. It's like getting ready to go into war. I would like to think that this is something that Olympic participants listen to, or fighters when they're getting ready to fight, or people getting, or it just gets you hyped. It gets you ready. This song I particularly loved. Jared Leto is just such a lyrical genius. I love his lyrics. I love reading them. I love trying to analyze them, like the nerd that I am. I can't wait to hear the rest of the album, and I'm curious to hear what else is on there. What were your thoughts?
Well, my first introduction to it was the performance on the VMAs, and I'm a person who doesn't understand. I have to have closed captioning or something. Visually, it was very interesting because it had a lot of the heat thermal processing. It does have a lot of energy. It is a call. It calls you to do something. It's very energizing, and it makes you want to get up and do something. I didn't understand one word of it on the performance. Visually, it was very interesting. Musically and lyrically, lyrically of what I understood, rhythmically, I think is more what I want to say. It was very interesting, and I was like, I like it, but I didn't understand watching it visually. So then we listened to the official video on YouTube.
The lyrical video.
Same thing. Okay. The lyrical video on YouTube, where I can follow along with the words, like follow the bouncing ball. And then it became very interesting because my first thought as I watched the lyrics and listened to it, you're right, it was very much an anthem. It was very much a call to arms. And who knows what those arms are? I thought it was political. It was filmed on July 4th, which of course we know is the Independence Day, the country's birthday. And I immediately thought it was a very political statement. And I'm not going to, it was easy to make assumptions about, well, I think this is this, and I think this is this. But then we did some research, and we found an article from June 29th in Entertainment Weekly Online. Jared Leto isn't afraid of being seen as apolitical with a new July 4th project. And so he's talking about, or this article is talking about celebrating 4th of July by asking people to film their 4th of July and celebrate and submit it to be part of a day in the life of America. So they had a video collage behind the thing. So the main theme, of course, is walk on water. So there's a lot of water scenes. It's very visually appealing with the letters transparent, so you see the picture through the letters. And he says, I don't think you could ever really get to know America or who we are unless you hear everyone's story. And he said that he was a Hillary Clinton supporter during the presidential race, but he said that this isn't a response to President Trump's election. I will tell you, it's very easy to think that. But then when you go past that and you say, well, wait, let me put politics aside and listen to it. Yes, I think it is very much an anthem. What do you think the public reaction to it is?
One thing you need to know, if you're new to 30 Seconds to Mars, their fans are breathtakingly passionate. Jared Leto one time said in an old interview that they are referred to as a cult. Fans are kind of referred to. But they are very, very passionate, and they're also very supportive. If a band wants to try something, if the band wants to try something new, the fans are going to roll with it and go, okay, let's see if this works. Not really liking it, so, but they kind of give you, but they're very good at creative constructive criticism.
Okay.
So they're very good at that. So if you're new to the 30 Seconds to Mars music or fan base, just so you know, they are very, very passionate, but just listen to their stories and you'll get to know them very, very well, and they're very, very sweet.
Okay, so when we went and watched the YouTube video, one of the things I wanted to find out was just that. What were the feelings of the fans? And the first thing that I saw, I'm going to show the YouTube page. So it says, this is the start of the video here. Everything you're about to see we filmed on a single day in the United States of America. But then the very next thing I saw was 121,000 likes and 6,000 dislikes. So I went through. I'm not going to show the comments because there's a lot of people that have a tendency to use the F word a lot, and I don't mean fire truck. But some of it is kind of bashing. I'm really not a fan of that. It's like, say something constructive and be respectful of somebody else's opinion. But a lot of people love the band. A lot of people love the music. Just from scanning the comments, they love the band and are wholehearted supporters of the band, fans of the band, and then a lot of people liked the song, and then a lot of people not so much, but not you can tell whatever this ratio is, 121,000 likes to 6,000 dislikes. So there are some people who don't like it. They're entitled to their opinion. I was kind of weird about it for a little bit. But basically, I like the song and I like the music. If you get past the political and you say we can walk on water, it is very energizing. It is very inspirational, and it does cause people to kind of get up and get moving.
I agree, and also I thought was very interesting. Another band we don't really talk about that much, but we should probably get into. I found a lot of interesting comparisons to Imagine Dragons, another band who's very anthematic and use a lot of drums. And I love the name Imagine Dragons. That's like the best band name ever. So I thought that was very interesting because again, there's always this pit. There's always like people trying to pit bands against each other or pit artists against each other. And here was a chance where people are going, this sounds similar to Imagine Dragons, but it still got the 30 Seconds to Mars twist. And I thought that was a very interesting move.
Well, we can't say one way or another. The song Jared Leto says is not political. I find it's easy, especially considering that it was filmed on July 4th. But when you get past that, he said it's not a political video, but it is very inspirational. So we encourage you to listen to the single Walk on Water by 30 Seconds to Mars. We're looking forward to the album. Like she said, we don't have a drop date for it yet, but we're looking for it. Check it out, form your own opinion, and support people's right to say what they want to say. For the Real CD Show, I am Chamberlain Burke.
And I'm Devlin Burke.
Thank you very much for your time, and we look forward to seeing you again. Have a good one. Bye.